Good evening. So we're trying a different timeout, and I just figured this might be better for some parents because they actually work, and I wanted to incorporate more people. And if you click in, make sure you say hello so I can say hi to you because I don't always look at the little ticker time thing. So today's topic, well, there's a whole bunch of topics, but we had a really eventful week last week, and an eventful weekend. I decided in January, actually, I think it was last January, that I just couldn't deal with the GMC issues with transmission and hydraulics, and I just knew that the Yukon that I had was not the right car for me. So I was on the lookout for what I wanted. And back when I was 16 years old, I wanted a Jeep. I wanted something rugged and, not girly. Contrary to popular belief or popular views on me, I am girly in some ways, but I like the rugged things, like going mudding and big wheels on trucks and Jeeps. And I'm just not that typical girl, So on Friday, we picked up my new Jeep, and there will be an entire vlog on it. And then on Saturday, we went to the beach for all of 45 minutes before thunderstorms happened. And then, then we went to the beach again yesterday to redeem ourselves from going to the beach on Saturday because it rained really bad on Saturday. And that was our weekend. And then today we started homeschooling. And I just realized my light is way in the whatever. This is whatever. And homeschooling today, I wish I had a glass of wine at this point. And lighting issues. So our plans for this week is really to get super acclimated with our homeschooling schedule and everything. I'm also weaning. Yesterday was my last day of breastfeeding my 1-year-old, and we made it 14 and a half months, which is, claps for me because I didn't do that with my first. So I'm just really proud of myself for getting this far. When it definitely did not start out easy. It was very difficult for the first 3 months. We really worked hard together on it. And so I'm trying to really acclimate myself to the whole homeschooling thing this week. I think I already said that, but it's late in the day. My brain is. And we're using the Good and the Beautiful and a Beka and kind of just winging it in a lot of ways. We did language arts, devotions, and Bible verses today, history, and handwriting. And then I guess tomorrow we'll do math, science, a little more grammar. And what else? And we're just going to rotate it. I'm not going to do every single subject in a day. That would take all day long, and they shouldn't be. That's just too much stress. So we're just doing slow buildup of the whole homeschooling thing. And if you're new, hi, I'm Ashley. Forgot to totally introduce myself, but I'm a married mom of 2 boys, and we have 6 dogs and 2 cats as well. So it is a full house in our household, and it is never a slow day, ever. So another goal this week is to get a couple more workouts in. I was working out trying to 4 to 5 days a week, but I ended up getting injured really bad about a month ago. And I know that there's something really bad with my back, but I'm not going to the doctor during COVID to find out. So I'm just going to power through it and pray to God that He heals it. So let's get into the main topic for today, and that is identifying who you are when you're a parent, after you become a parent. So a little background about me before I became a parent. I went to 3 different colleges, and one was LaSalle College in Newton, Massachusetts, and I went to fashion design school there. And then I came home for stupid reasons. There's a whole series. It's the I Am Worthy series about my relationship or relation fill in the blank. And I followed a boy. It was stupid. Hindsight 2020, really. And I came back down and wanted to continue with fashion merchandising and stay in the fashion wing or realm. And then my third college was Lynn University in Boca. And I originally went there because of a boy, but ended up going anyways because I really liked the school. And I went for a business administration, and I just knew college wasn't my thing. I like fashion. I like makeup. I like hair. I like just the outside of the box. Obviously, I have purple hair. Hair's not naturally purple. I wish, though. And so my life kind of revolved around that: hair, makeup, pretty nails. Not right now, though. Don't look at my nails right now. Modifications, piercings, stuff like that. Like the cool kids. That's what I think is cool, but I'm a total awkward nut. So there's that. And then I went to hair school at the Veda Institute in Winter Park. And midway through that, got pregnant and had a baby and moved home. But I was really trying to figure out who I was then. I had a small inkling of who I was. And then when I had a baby and I became a mom, I thought I had to dress a certain way and act a certain way, and that what my parents had been teaching me of, I should have been living my life in my 20s, and my life was over because I've had a child. And from day one, I didn't think of that way. I mean, I tried to act the way that they had taught me and the way they were showing me on being a parent. But, a lot of times parents, we lose who we are. And that definitely was the case. I didn't really know who I was. And then my son was about 3 or 4. I saw that at his dance class or dance studio, there was a hip hop class for adults. And I was like, I have not done any type of dance since I was 17. And I was a dancer growing up. So I joined this class, and something in me clicked that I was like, I can be a mom and I can dress whatever way I want to. I can have tattoos if I want to. I can still be a great mother and a great parent, but be who I am. And I started coloring my hair again. I've had many colors of hair, like orange, which was not a good look on me. And then I landed on purple, and I became this whole like amethyst persona, which is it is a persona, but it's also just, for me, I really strive when my family or friends are hurting. I go out of my way to make sure that they're okay. And I think that has a lot to do with the way my parents didn't really raise me. I was a single child in the household, so I was alone a lot of the time, and I had a sick father. My mom was tending to him, and so nobody was, making sure I was okay. Um, and so there was a lot of role playing with dolls about caring for them and being just like that caring individual. And so like that's how Ashley Amethyst started is I just really care about people and I want to share my anecdotes and stories about just like who I am. And then kind of went off on a tangent there. But I was looking at myself in the mirror a couple weeks ago and I was like, am I gonna still have purple hair when I'm old and gray? Which it's coming in and it's white. And I looked at myself and I was really serious and I was like, it might be blue, it might be pink, but this is who I am. I've never been able to be the super popular kid. I was always the kid that was a butterfly or I floated. I had popular friends, I had geeky friends, I had nerdy friends. I was bullied in high school. I was like seriously bullied in high school. That's a whole nother, I could story time that. I've never really fit into like a solid group. Like if we put in my friend group, very different. But I just wanted to have this message out there that if you're struggling with your like identity as a parent, know that you can be who you want to be. You can dress the way you want to. And I know there's a lot of mom shaming, like, oh my gosh, she's dressing like that in front of her kids, or oh my gosh, she's wearing sweatpants in front of her kids. If we didn't sleep well the night before and our kids woke us up like 6, 7 times, yeah, dang right, we are going to be dressed in sweatpants because it's a comfort issue. And we shouldn't be judged for that. I was judged by another mother because I wear Disney shirts a lot. And she was like, maybe since you're about to turn 30, you shouldn't wear Disney shirts. And I was like, what? That's who I am. You don't mom shame somebody. As a woman, or in a case if you're a man watching this, like women empower women, men empower men. We don't want to break each other down. We need to be kind to each other. We need to love each other. And we're in the thick of it, a lot of us. And I mean, we're homeschooling for other purposes than COVID, but we had a COVID summer too. Like we stayed indoors, we went to the beach, but like we stay away from people, like far away. We hand sanitize if we were nice and let people use our shovel at the beach. And when they gave it back to us, I took a baby wipe and wiped it down and then sprayed hand sanitizer on it. Like, it just is what it is right now. Like, we all need to be kinder to each other. I had a really kind moment happen today. So we use Shipt instead of Instacart because Instacart, the people that were, my husband kept on calling it Instacart. The people that were on it, on Instacart, were just not great. So we used Shipt. And I had 3 shipped orders to Costco, to Target, and to Publix today. And I bought an air fryer, but that's for another story. And my Publix shipper was also my Target shipper. And she had to call me for something, and she could hear the baby crying, like wailing in the background. Excuse me. And so I'm putting everything away after she brought the stuff. And I see there's a chocolate bar inside this bag. And I'm like, oh no, I hope she didn't drop chocolate in here. Like that's hers. And so I go to text her and she's like, here's a chocolate bar for if you get a moment of quiet time. And I can't tell you, that switched my whole day because I was really anxious today. And when I get anxious, I get ragey. And it's something I'm trying to fix within myself, but it's something that still happens. And, I'm glad I have the kids I do and that they can forgive me and my husband can forgive me. But it's just something I needed. And I'm trying to think about ways that I can pay it forward and like do something great. Well, I did do something great, but I took the trash out, which that's not my thing. I do not like to touch trash. I have bad stories about trash cans. Um, and just uh, it's just good to be kind to one another. And I think moving forward in life, and especially right now, we just need to be kinder to each other. And also remember that if you're in a toxic relationship or you're in a toxic situation, you can still bring sugar, or what is it? Honey attracts bee. I don't know what the saying is. Hello. And we can still be kinder to each other. And we can still, during this very stressful presidential year, election year, I grew up with Republican parents, like true Republicans, not the conservatives now. Like, I don't want to explain it. They were Republican, but they were not the Republicans of now. I think that honestly, if my parents were still alive, well, if my dad was still alive, I don't think he would be Republican. That's just not his viewpoint. That wasn't his viewpoint. But so I see where a lot of people come from both sides, and you can just be kind when you learn things. Like, I think where I get aggressive on like my Facebook is that I'll see people one-siding conversations, but they're not really reading and understanding what somebody's posting before they deflect or they aggressively defend their actions. And I think that's what really irritates me, is when you don't like really read. When you skim it, you can never skim conversations. You can never skim kindness. It just needs to happen. I don't really want to talk about the election year. It's stressing me out, like really bad. Like, tomorrow's the Florida primary, and I'm sitting here going, anyways, moving forward. So I think I'm just going to wrap it up, mostly because I need to go hang out with my 1-year-old because it's almost bedtime. But thank you for coming on. I will have Moms on Monday every Monday, obviously. But I'm trying to figure out a good time. So please write a comment or say something if you liked this time of 8 p.m. if you got to watch it, or tell me a good time for you. And I will try to find a good medium. So I will see you guys next week in my next live, and there will be a video on Wednesday and a video on Saturday. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.